Good morning everyone. My journey has changed ever so slightly. Supposed to be going to Manchester Piccadilly today, but TransPennine Express is cancelled. Yes, another TransPennine Express failure. So I'm having to go via Stoke-on-Trent. So join me on this little long journey. I don't know. Let's see what we can film as we go from Derby to Stoke-on-Trent to Manchester Piccadilly. Cue the intro. Got my bacon and sausage baguette and my cup of tea, and I've literally got 4 minutes to get to my train. Yeah, supposed to have got a 9:30 or something like that to Sheffield, but unfortunately that 10:11 got cancelled for TransPennine Express. So the next best thing was Stoke-on-Trent. Thankfully I left a bit earlier. I woke up earlier, so I left earlier, so that's one good thing. But yeah, my train's here, so let's quickly go down before it leaves. Right, 3 minutes. Let's go on board. And there we go, we're on. Got my cup of tea, got my bacon baguette, bacon and sausage baguette. We're in this 170. I was on this exact train yesterday, but I didn't film it because, well, I should have, because I went a weird way to Chester, but I'd kind of committed. So today we're doing it. And we're getting Avanti West Coast from Stoke-on-Trent to Manchester Piccadilly, so we've got to film that. And off we go. Sorry, I'm eating. Also see a little bit of Etches Park with the overhead catenary over there for the Auroras, the 810s. Also got some new trains up here. The Derby works. Let's hope the sun doesn't interfere with this. Yeah, you can't see them. Just about. If you slow that down, you might be able to see it. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Stoke-on-Trent we're going to.
Good morning everybody, welcome on board this East Midlands Railway regional service. This service is now the 8:48 departure from Derby, calling at Tubby and Hatton, Uttoxeter, Blythe Bridge, Longton, Stoke-on-Trent, Kidsgrove, Allsager and Crewe, you before leaving the train here.
So we're now approaching Stoke-on-Trent, platform 2. So yeah, we just need to wait about 10 minutes for our Pendolino to Manchester Piccadilly. So that'll be quite interesting. And there's a EMR 170 that's just gone past, going in the opposite direction, probably to Newark. Is something in the station? Is that why we're crawling? Maybe it's just left.
The red signal, waiting the train to clear the platform in front of us. We hope to be on the move very shortly. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's another Pendolino to Manchester Piccadilly, a 9 car, whereas we're going in an 11 car. But yeah, this one was running late, about 10 minutes late. So yeah, it's just leaving the stations, and then that's when we're able to go in. So, we've arrived at Stoke-on-Trent, platform 2. So on 9:44 to Manchester Piccadilly, that 9:49 is a cross-country Voyager set. Well, it can't be a HST anymore, can it? So yeah, let's watch the 170 leave. We're on this Avanti West Coast Pendolino today. There's a Northern 323. Let's climb aboard. Let's go in the shop one because there's always seats there. Oh, I forgot to look at the step coming down. Right, there we go. So, we're back on board at Pendolino. I say that because I was on one yesterday. Do I need a cup of tea? Probably not. Let's go and have to take a seat. Yeah, I had a brownie and a cup of tea yesterday, so I don't know. Let me have a think. Yeah, all available, so that'd be a good one. Yeah, let's go. It's focusing on the rain. We've got the wireless charging, the Qi charger. But yeah, there's the 323. So we're calling it Stockport and then Manchester Piccadilly. So I was in an Avanti West Coast Voyager, and their table was kind of pushed in and out, so you kind of had this lip here, you could push it. But on the Pendolino we have this where you can kind of climb out, which isn't bad. You've got the wireless, as I said, there. We've got standard USB, we've got power sockets as well. But yeah, we're not going to Crewe as I did yesterday, or to Chester. Stopping at Stockport and then finally Manchester Piccadilly, and then got to catch a tram to Chorlton. So I've got to figure out all of that out as well. But yeah, as a point of recording, I believe they've refurbed all the Pendolinos now. So we've got all these seats, which are going to be the same seats that are in the 805 Avanti. I don't know if Avanti, they haven't named them yet, have they? So, you know, like Azuma, IET, Aurora, Nova. I don't think Avanti have named theirs yet, but that was at point of recording. Yeah, the 805s. It's funny that yesterday I did see them. I think the video should be out by now anyway, but I do have clips of an 805 at Crewe, 001 and 003, which you've probably seen already from my videos previously, but yeah, that was really cool to see. Well, at least we get to speed through Macclesfield and Levenshulme and Cheadle-Hulme and, you know, all of those sorts of things. As we zoom, not a zoomer, Pendolino-y, Pendo, all the way to Manchester Piccadilly. Yeah, this is an 11 car service, so there's 3 first class cars on this train. I really wish I could do first class on Avanti, but I'm just not on it long enough. And their minimum bids are £35. Now, I know I did it on LNER, I know, but that was a couple of hours journey, not 35 minutes, you know, or not, well, maybe a bit longer. Because if it's anything under an hour, they're not going to give you any food, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the food. So, if and when I get a nice, decent Avanti West Coast journey, then yeah, I will definitely do first class where I can. And I will do the upgrade, but just at the moment it's not worth it. So maybe I think there's some rumours going around that I might be going up to Scotland for some work, so I might go Avanti way and try and get a first class ticket. If I get a morning train, I get breakfast. Oh yeah. And I think if you're on it for so long, you get 2 food offerings, so even better. Slowing down to come into Macclesfield now. Oh, we're not coming in, we're going through. Prestbury. Speeding up now, look at this. This is it. On the old West Coast Main Line. It's weird to think that before the West Coast Main Line, trains to Manchester would be from St Pancras, Derby, through the Peak District, Matlock, Buxton, all the way to Manchester. It's so weird to think that. But then they built the West Coast Main Line and closed the Peak Forest, the Peak Rail. Unfortunately, that's what happens. It's typical that in Derby it wasn't raining, but here it's just lovely. So yeah, I've got to catch a tram, which I don't think will be too long. I'm not going to be wet, but I'll, you know, not be going to be fully dry. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get on the right tram to Chorlton. I think it's like £3.60 or something for an all-day return. So all day, you know, not all-day return, all-day ticket, which I don't think is too bad. So I'll get it from the ticket machine. I could use my contactless card, but then I've got to try and track where that payment comes from. So if I get a physical ticket, I can expense it better. But yeah, left Stockport. Sorry, it was on the phone. But we'll be going through Heaton Chapel, Levenshulme, you know, all of those, up to Piccadilly. Now, the ticket I had today was an off-peak return. £32.67 was the purchase price. I'll put the euro and the dollar price at the bottom. It isn't any permitted route, so I could have gone over Sheffield, but as you know, we couldn't. Or we go down Stoke-on-Trent and go this way up to Manchester Piccadilly. So either way is fine. £32.67. I don't think that's too bad, because some of the tickets I've been buying the last few weeks, they've been all over the place. Like 24 quid, 32 quid, £92, 95, 76. Yeah, they're all over the place depending on where you want to go. But I'm trying to book them in advance as much as possible. But also I'm trying to, so before I would usually do, you know, advanced singles, and I'd actually get the trip even cheaper sometimes. But at the moment, just because of work and installs that I'm doing returns, off peaks and all of them, and all day returns, because I can refund them. I can get them refunded, and also I can come back earlier and things like that. Whereas with the advanced singles, I'm stuck. You know, it's like you've got to get that train and that's it. So trying to be careful here, and that's why I'm doing these off-peak returns. Cost a bit more. I'm doing a Bristol one next week that's, I think it's like 76 quid. But because that's 2 advanced singles, whereas I want the off-peak return, and that's 90 odd quid. So I've got to pay an extra 20 quid. But at the end of the day, it is worth it. To be able to get back at any time that day, and also being able to refund it as well. It's a shame to see the Novas, Nova 3, you know, with the 68s. Yeah, it's a shame to see them just standing there just to the right, because they're going. They're being removed. Transpennine Express. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to go on one. I've done the others, Novas, but just not that one. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. In the same way, you know, you've got the HSD Farewell Tour with the cross country. I couldn't go, and then I could, but there were no tickets. Then I couldn't go because I then booked something, and then there were tickets, and then that got cancelled, and then I could go, and then there were no tickets left, and it was like, just wanted to go on it. That's all I wanted. But no, never got to do it, and never got to see it. But you know, there is the other HSD tour that's happening, going down to St Pancras. That will be fun. I made sure of that. But yeah, coming into Manchester Piccadilly now. Hopefully you enjoyed this this journey. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you care. Transport for Wales 225's in there. Oh yeah, really want to go on that as well. We go next to it, even better. Yeah, if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you care. Social media links are in the description below. we've still got the end of this video, so I'm not going to say this is the end of the video, bye. It's the other way around though. That's what I find weird. Normally the loco is this end. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's the LNER ones. So it's still in the LNER colours. I was on one of these last week, but a proper 225 on the LNER with a 91 on the front. They are nice though. They are nice and comfy. There's the 67. And then a 331 CAF. Right, let's get off this train and say our goodbyes at the station. Right, here we are. Let's climb it off the train. Oh, can you hear that? 67. Oh yeah, sounds good. 10:26. We were on this, the tree-hugging Pendolino, which was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, now I've got to go and try and catch a tram. Oh, Angel Trains. Hopefully you enjoyed this, everyone. I'll take a photo of the front of this train. But I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching Train Real World. My name's Stephen, MegaSim, and I'm out of here. See you soon, guys. Bye.
This is a platform registration with 08